Hi friends, welcome to Chess with Chanakya. I am K.SRINIDHI Bharadwaj from KSSB groups. If you're really interested to learn the chess, then here is the video to learn the basics of chess. In this video, we are going to learn about the meaning of chess, the chessboard in detail, and the pieces on the chessboard, and the ranking for the pieces on the chessboard. These are the topics we are going to learn in this video. I am going to explain everything in simple so that everyone can understand. And I would like to say you one thing. At the end of this video, I am going to present few questions which are related to today's topic. You can give your valuable answers in comment box. And remember one thing, who are giving correct answers for us, I am going to reveal their name in my upcoming video. Okay, let's move on to the today's topics. First one, the meaning of chess. Basically, you all think that chess is just a game, but chess is a skillful game where two peoples are going to play a chess in a checkerboard board. You may ask that, what do you mean by checkerboard board? We will get answer in next point, which is the meaning of chessboard. The chessboard is a squared board which consists of 64 squares, so that the chessboard is also known as checkerboard board. Let's take a look of chessboard or an checkerboard board. This is a chessboard. I already said that totally 64 squares are there in the chessboard. That 64 squares are divided into two equals. 32 squares for white and 32 squares are dark squares. And you may observe that there are numbers and alphabets are there in the chessboard. The numbers are going to be arranged in a vertical manner from 1 to 8. And the alphabets are going to arranged in a horizontal manner from A to H. And the squares from A to D, which consist of or which is also known as queen side squares. These squares are also known as queen side squares. And remaining squares from E to H, which is known as king side squares. And the half squares of this board, which means from 1 to 4 squares, which belongs to a white pawns. And remaining squares from 5 to 8, which belongs to a black pawns. These are about the chessboard. Let's move on to the another topic, which is the pieces on the chessboard. There are totally 32 pieces are there in the chessboard. These 32 pieces are again divided into two equals. 16 for white pieces, 16 pieces are black pieces. That 16 pieces are divided into two equals. 8 pieces which belongs to an major pieces are known as major pieces, and remaining 8 pieces which is known as minor pieces. Let's take a look of major pieces and minor pieces. The major pieces are king, queen, rook, knight and bishop. These are the major pieces, and the minor pieces are pawns. Pawns are the minor pieces. Let's know one by one. First pawn is the king. The king, which can move all over the board, but it moves only one step in any direction. And the king, which cannot skip or jump in any pawn in a chessboard. This is about the king. And second pawn is the queen. Same as king, the queen can also move all over the board, and the queen also cannot skip or jump any pawn. This is about the queen. And next pawn is the rook. This is the rook. The rook, which moves in the shape of plus-shaped direction. Which moves in a plus-shaped directions. Which means the rook moves upwards, downwards and left and right. In these direction, the rook will move. And the rook cannot move in a diagonal directions. The rook cannot move in a diagonal direction. And same as king and queen, the rook also cannot jump or skip in any pawn. This is about the rook. The next pawn is knight. This is the knight. The knight which moves in the L-shaped direction. The knight which moves in an L-shaped direction and which move only 4 steps from its stance. From its stance, the knight moves only 4 steps. And the main advantage of knight is the knight can skip or jump any pawn in a chessboard. This is about the knight. And next, last major pawn is the bishop. The bishop. This is the bishop. The bishop which moves in a diagonal directions. The bishop which moves in a diagonal direction. The main drawback of bishop is same as rook, queen and king. The bishop also cannot skip or jump and any pawn in the chessboard. This is about the bishop. This is about the all major pieces. Now we move for the minor piece, that is piece or a pawn or a soldier. There are totally 8 pawns for white and 8 pawns for black. Each pawn can move 2 steps at the beginning. Each pawn can move 2 steps at the beginning. Further, it moves only one step in the chessboard. This is about the pieces in the chessboard. Okay, this is about the all pieces in the chessboard. Let's move last topic in this video, that is the ranking for the pieces on the chessboard. In ranking, the first pawn is the king. The king which consists of 0 points, because if there is no king, there is no a game. So that the king which consists of 0 points, and second pawn is queen. The queen which consists highest points in the chessboard, because it can move all over the chessboard, which consists of 9 points. And next pawn is the rook. There are totally 2 rooks for white and 2 rooks for black. Each rook contains 5 points. Next pawn is knight. The knight, there are totally 2 knights for white and 2 knights for black. Each knight consists of 3 points. Next last major pawn is bishop. The bishop which also contains 3 points. There are totally 2 bishops for white and 2 bishops for black. Each bishop contains 3 points. And last but not least, the pawns or soldiers or pieces. I said already, there are totally 8 pawns for white and 8 pawns for black. Each pawn carries 1 point. This is about the pawn or a soldier. Okay, these are the topics we have learned in this video. I hope you got some idea about basics of chess. Now, as I said earlier, I am going to present few questions which are relating to the today's topics. Here it is. If you like this video, please support us with your valuable subscription and like, share and subscribe. Thank you.